Hey gang, good morning. Is it morning still? Yeah, it's morning. It's 10:30, right? Yeah, it's 10:30. Yeah, it's morning. It's like mid-morning, a little past mid-morning, I guess. I don't know. Well, I mean, if you go by the 12-hour thing, it's not at midnight. It's well past mid. It's only like an hour and a half before the before noon. So, but if you go like waking hours, it's the workday. I guess it's mid-morning ish. But anyway, wife went off to Boston today, and I was doing some stuff. I was like, uploading, perfecting my videos from before, from yesterday, and throwing them on YouTube, whatever, and whatever, and getting all, make sure all my dates are correct because I'm a very anal person. I like to have proper dates and times and stuff. It's the record. It's the accountant in me. I'm kind of a nerd. You know what I'm saying? Definitely have a nerdy quality to me. But anyway, but I'm a cool nerd, at least in my opinion. Yeah, I haven't. I'm still wearing the same clothes I wore last night, so I've not bathed yet for the day. But but today is still. I usually bathe later in the day. Anyways, that's my practice now. When I was a working man for the federal government, armed accountant, whatever, with a badge, I would obviously bathe in the morning. Actually, I'd take multiple because I would work out too. But Jack Attack's not really had time to work out. Unfortunately, he should work it in. Actually, Jack Attack's gonna stop playing his guitar. He paid money for guitar cue, but the whole guitar thing, that was linked to his old kick-ass channel. But Jack Attack's going to have to work it, getting back to the guitar groove again. But that's because that's uncharted territory. But Jack Attack's talking about in multiple directions right now. But so I'm just like whatever, piddling around here at my little dining room table where I've recorded many performances, and I was going through I was trying to figure out what date did the handle of Jack Attack arise, and I remember when it happened because the person that recommended I get a handle was karaoke host Tiz at the Hong Kong Boston, and I know it was November, so and actually I memorialized this on my LinkedIn post. But you know what? I'm gonna have to. I mean, I can show you too, but somehow I gotta figure this out. But when you go on, I'm on front-facing camera, like selfie camera, but everything's backwards though. When it prints out, there's probably a way you can take it. I guess it's on mirror mode. How do you take it off mirror mode? But I haven't figured that out yet. So I mean, that's what it looks like. But if you go to my LinkedIn under well, it's not called Jack. It used to be called John Hina, but now it's called Jack Attack. Karaoke performer. If you're on LinkedIn, you go to Jack Attack karaoke performer, and you can find my. Is an entry I made. I date everything too because I'm such a date and timing because I'm such a nerd. You know what? I used to do that. I started doing that when I was an account analyst, which was in the collection division. I was basically a phone collector, or tax. Well, it's called account analyst. Was also called a tax examiner. GS 592 series. That's how much information I have. When I used to have phone conversations with taxpayers concerning their unpaid tax liabilities and unfiled tax returns, I would always date and time my comment sections with her. So that went back in my 20s. So that is a thing I've been doing for decades. So of dating and timing things. Plus, even going forward, I used to do that too when I had a phone call. Anytime with a Word document, to a quick. I guess you do a memo. Memo was so cumbersome. I used to make just an ad hoc Word document, date and time, and spoke with so and so, yada yada yada. So Jack Attack likes to document things, and there we go, talking to third person again. But I like talking to myself in third person because Jack Attack is kind of a third person to me a little bit because I mean, in a sense, if you know what I'm talking about. But he's me, but we're like John Hannon and Jack Attack. I don't know. We have the same, like Superman and Clark Kent. We are the same but yet different. But what are you gonna do? So anyway, I found it. It was on when I was at Tuesday night at the Hong Kong on Tuesday, November 7th. I sang. I remember this day quite. I remember I was wearing the Northeastern hoodie because my wife went to Northeastern. My brothers attended Northeastern. My youngest brother attended Northeastern. I sang "Sound of Silence," "Pretty Woman," "She's Always a Woman," "Cadillac Ranch," "Truly," "Eva Destruction," "Me Gusta Vivir," um, "De Noche." Yeah, I remember the bartender. I think it was Kimmy. Kimmy was very nice. I remember that night quite well. I was impressing her with my skill the dates of the week because I know her date her. I'm not going to tell you the date her, but yeah, she was able to like, and I can tell that. So, but anyway, but my last entry here, I gave the whole thing. It was a fine evening. Bartenders Kim and Alyssa were very nice. I was chatting up with Germanicus and Amy. I remember this day quite well. I was wearing my new Northeastern hoodie, tribute to my wife, to my two brothers, my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law, who all attended Northeastern University. It was the only college accepted me straight up. But attending UMass Amherst deferred admission to Springbank because I was a horrible high school student. Very honest stuff from Jack Attack. Then at 10:12, I actually updated because I posted this on November 8th. So I gave the date when I posted the entry, but also referenced what date I'm referring to on this list of my set list here. But I also wrote, my handle to Hong Kong is now Jack Attack. So the birth of Jack Attack basically started with my, the persona. Because I was actually ambivalent about having a handle. I just like being called as just plain generic Jack. Yeah, I mean, Jack Attack seemed like so, like, like so self-absorbed and that stuff. So, I mean, but I gotta say though, in retrospect though, if I didn't assume the title, I was kind of like, what I did like weeks later too, like I would, like other people would never bring it up. They would just put me down as Jack, and then I go back to Tiz, and Tiz would like, fill in that stuff. They say Jack, and I think I mentioned like, well, Tiz wants me to go by Jack Attack or have another handle, but I was like ambivalent about it. I was almost like kind of like I wish just having regular Jack, because I'm just humble old Jack, but. So then she would admonish me. I got to like propose my will. I don't want to anger anybody. Like, and she was like pushing, so I had to say okay. And plus, she said because of the fact that there are so many Jacks, if I have a unique name, it's easy to track my history and what songs I previously sung. Because I guess the deal with Hong Kong, maybe other places, if you sung a song already in your history, it's easier to find for them than if it's a new song, which I get totally. But I'm the type of person who always like bringing in new material. I don't like. Doing new songs. There are some performers that just sing the same fucking song every time they go on stages. I guess that's what they do. I guess they can do it, obviously, but I just find it sad. That's the only song you can sing. Maybe 2 songs, 3 songs. Those are the only 1, 2, or 3 songs you can sing. That is like so sad. And I feel like I haven't talked, but I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings though. So I generally don't. It's like, oh, great performance of that. Whatever you just sang, like, whatever, like, I don't know, say, hypothetically, like, that Cheap Trick song, like, I Want You to Want Me, like, hypothetically, if somebody always sings that song, I Want You to Want Me, or Behind Blue Eyes, whatever, I would say, good performance. I've never heard that before, I was that like a million times, like, that's just an example. Not that I know anybody at all that ever sings "I Want You to Want Me" like every freaking time they hit this, every visit to Hong Kong. Nah, I think I must imagine that some past, but that doesn't matter because I'm banned from Hong Kong officially. That might change, maybe. Who knows? Maybe you change, maybe it won't. It's okay. Jack just rolls the punches. But anyway, so had this not happened though, had Tiz not suggested I get a handle, Jack Attack may have never been born. I just would have been humble. I mean, other things may not happen either. I probably may not have been banned from Hong Kong. This may be giving me the extra mojo to like whatever to do what happened after. The fact that I had the glasses, but then I had a name to it. It's almost like a different. My personality is altered, like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, like that, It's like an origin story type of thing, This would make my life would make a great movie. I think. Maybe some people would think it would make a horrible movie. It wouldn't sell 1 ticket, maybe. It would go bankrupt. Oh my, you know what it is? I'm getting all these notifications. I said, my iPhones and my iPads, which is great. They're much better than what I was at. Before I was just like, it was a Samsung Galaxy and an Android guy. But now I'm an iPhone guy. So I don't know. It's like, but they give you notifications like every 5 seconds. I send them a notification. And I think I have a subscription service for photo streaming, like both for Google, maybe even like LinkedIn, maybe even like Drop. I don't know. I'm getting hosed. I'm gonna probably end up at bankruptcy. I think I'm gonna be homeless. If I'm homeless, will somebody give me a home and put me up in their home? Maybe, I don't know. I won't be too big if I'm home. Well, hopefully that won't happen. I don't expect to get homeless anytime, but you never know. Shit happens, So I mean, shit happens every day. Shit happens, but the sun keeps on rising, at least for now, and probably for a long time going forward. But yeah. So let's see. So that's pretty much it. I want to share. That's what it looks like, but you're looking at it backwards, though. I did send out a text to that person who was texting me a couple nights ago as part of that. The same night I was getting those phone calls and whatever. So I don't think I've got a response back. But now it's kind of creepy, like in the middle of my way driving. But now in the bright sunshine of the day, I feel, less fearful. I was afraid because they were coming to get me. They're coming for Jack Attack, and Jack Attack's all by himself in his little Camry cruising at 495. Who knows what these people are? And like, they could be flying in helicopters, whatever. It could be the black helicopters. Unmarked ones. Oh no, they're coming for me like that. Remember that movie, Capricorn One? It was a movie with O.J. Simpson and James Brolin where they were faking I don't know, the moon landing or something. It was like an old freaking movie, like in the late '70s. It was okay. Actually, Elliot Gould was in it too, I think, and the guy, Hal Holbrook was in it too. He was like the jerk, the nasty guy. But it wasn't a bad movie though. I mean, those are the movies. I mean, it wasn't a great movie, but it was a decent movie. I was entertained. It was like we came out at 78 when I was 14 years old. But like the black helicopter, those black helicopters, because the black helicopters were chasing the astronauts through the desert. Because once they figured out that, because I guess they told them that, hey, it's a scam, so they escaped from wherever they were, because they're the heroes in the movie. If they did escape, then there would be the plot wouldn't advance. And so those Black Hawk, they have been searching the skies a couple months ago looking for Jack Attack because Jack Attack, I don't know, had the audacity maybe to play Eagle songs at his house without permission. So I'm just rambling on. I'm sorry for rambling. I'm a rambling man. I'm a rambler and a gambler like Kenny Anderson. Oh, what happened here? I think I did something to my iPad I didn't want to do. I don't know. All right. Any questions, comments? Well, I don't hear anything. I guess there's none. But if you have a comment, you are allowed to post a comment in the comment section, and good or bad. I'm saying just don't say something totally ridiculous and crazy that, I don't know, may get you, I don't know, in legal jeopardy. I'm saying that would be bad. Don't do anything that's going to get you in legal jeopardy. That's my legal advice. Even though I'm not an attorney, that is my legal advice to you. Don't get yourself jammed up because, there's no need to do that shit. I'm saying just be polite and, appropriate and honest and respectful. And, you should have no problems, but you should have no problem, but who knows? All right, so that's all I got to ramble about this morning. This morning of January 20th. I forgot I was making some I had to correct some date posts. I was mixing up. That was still the 19th. It's actually January 20th now. We're in the 20s of the January, so this month is moving along, which means this year of 2024 is moving along. Jack Attack's going to be turning 60 in May. That's pretty fucking old, I'm saying. I can't even count to 60, I don't think. I don't know, maybe I can, but I don't know. But 60s. Back in the 60s, I thought somebody was 60. They were a fucking old fuck, but I don't really feel like an old fuck, I don't really act like an old fuck, but that's a good thing, I guess. So, all right, so I'm going to terminate this. Who's this? Leo Ronaldo's watching. Hi, Leo. What's this? Bring them on video. I can do that? I don't know. I don't even know this guy. I don't even know Leo. I know him, but he's my friend. I was unable to add. Oh, well, he's on my friends list. He must know somebody that I know and has Adam as a list, but I don't know. I was going to maybe like intro. I don't know this guy from Adam, but WTF, I'll know him. He's Italian. He must be Italian. He's an Italian guy. Ragazzi, prego. That's all I Arrivederci, Leo, Ronaldo, wherever you are. I don't know you from Adam, but you probably know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody, like, I don't know, the 6 degrees of separation, that stuff. I don't know. That was actually that was a play, wasn't it? Or a movie? Wasn't it? Who was in that? Who's the chick? Now you get me wonder. Not Leo is extending this video beyond what I wanted to extend. I got to go back on 6 degrees of separation. You got me rambling here, Leo. Thanks, but nothing, Leo. You wasted. I don't know. I get other stuff. I could be going. I don't know. I could be getting a haircut now, a supercuts. But no, Leo had to make his presence known, not to get me distracted, because that's how Leo rolls. It's just all about Leo. It's all about Leo. Let's see. It's all about, let me see. 6 degrees. Who was in it? She actually had a TV show, too, that didn't do very well, but she's more of like a Broadway actress, though, so 6 degrees of separation, yeah. Actually, 6 degrees of separation with Kevin Bacon, which I'm not going to get into. It was a play. Synopsis. I don't want to get into the whole story. I just want to know the actresses. The film. David Hampton. It was a con man. And then Will Smith was in it. Who was he? Yeah, Stockard Channing. That's who I'm thinking of. Stockard Channing. Stockard Channing actually had a. Hell, is she still alive? I think she's still alive. Stockard Channing is still alive. She'll be 79 next month, February 13th, the day before Valentine's Day. So go figure. But she actually had a. Yeah, she was a. Yeah, she's a Manhattan chick. Yeah, Brooklyn Irish Cow. Okay. Yeah, she was at a TV show too. Yeah, she was in Grease. There you go. What else was she in? Yeah, she had a sitcom. It's the first time I ever heard of her. Stockard Channing and Just Friends. I don't think it did well. That's the first time. But she was actually had a much bigger history than that stupid thing, that show she had. But oh, they called them failures. Oh, this is a critical part of this article, Stockard Channing. So she shouldn't read that. It would make her sad. But well, anyway, thanks, Leo Ronaldo. Your presence here got me talking about Stockard Channing. So good work. All right. So unless Leo's got any questions, but he probably doesn't. He's probably got to cut the grass or something. Well, he's probably too early to cut the grass. You don't cut the grass in winter. No, you only like shovel snow or I don't know, whatever you do. Just freeze your ass off, I guess. So I don't know, whatever Leo's got to do. Maybe make some. I don't know. You cook Italian food there, Leo? Maybe you do. I don't know. Again, maybe you're a good Italian chef. You make a little lasagna today or whatever you want to do. So, okay, I got to go. Bye, Leo. Thanks for checking in, Leo, Ronaldo, whoever the F you are. And I wish you well. Godspeed. Godspeed. Never all you. Godspeed and God bless.